to my nursery. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back for those of you who are already subscribed. I'm trying to get comfortable in my chair and also make sure the camera is positioned correct. So today I'm back, and it's been about 4 to 5 days since my last video. Again, didn't plan on spacing it that far, but life be life, and so here I am about 4.5 to 5 days later, but I'm back anyway. So today I have my little Layla girl here, and she is still in this outfit. I did post a picture of her. I believe that was this morning, in this outfit, because I did not want to take her out of this outfit. Absolutely been loving her in this outfit. I'm so glad I did not sell this outfit. That would have been a huge mistake if I had sold this outfit. Almost sold it, had it up for sale, and no one bought it. I am so happy because I absolutely still love this outfit. Like, I don't even want to change her out of it, but she needs to get changed. Christmas is over. Actually, this is not a Christmas outfit though. It can be a Christmas outfit. I think when I purchased it from Jockety, I believe it was Christmas time, or it was heading up to Christmas time. But I feel like this outfit doesn't say Christmas. It could be Valentine's Day also. It could just be a red outfit. Like, I love her in this red color. So, not necessarily is it for Christmas. But since she's had it on a while, I'm going to take her out of it. So we're going to, I think I'm going to feed her also in this video. So this video could get a little bit long. We will see. I have nowhere to put all of this stuff. So I've been taking down decorations. That's what it was too. I've been taking down Christmas decorations and packing everything neatly away for next year. So that kind of been taking up a little bit of my time, because I was going to do this video yesterday, but then I decided to just go ahead and finish packing up the Christmas stuff. And there goes a shoe fell. And then I kind of put this set of drawers over here. So I also kind of been moving stuff around again in the nursery, in this room. Like, I'm constantly moving stuff in this room. So that's what I was up to. So instead of doing a video yesterday and the day before, I have actually been just putting all the Christmas stuff away. So I finally packed up all the Christmas decorations and took down all the Christmas trees yesterday, packed them back in their boxes, because this year I had up 3 Christmas trees in my house. I think this is the first year, well, last year now, for Christmas I had 3 trees. So I did all of that stuff. So now the only Christmas stuff left to do is the babies' outfits. So now I can focus on getting all the babies changed out of their Christmas outfits. So that is what we will be working on. I haven't decided on if I'm going to, oh, I forgot she's in a disposable diaper. But I don't know if I want to feed her in this diaper, being that it's red. I don't think the red would come through. I assume they would have these baby diapers made well, because real babies wear them. And of course, you wouldn't want your baby to wet the diaper and the color comes through onto your real baby either. But I'm going to just put her in this little pamper. I almost just pulled off her pamper without covering her. Just that quick, I almost forgot. We can't show any little private bits on camera. I almost pulled it off. But yeah, so anywho, I'm going to give her a little bit of her water. So we're going to do a drinking wet feeding with Layla. If you're new to my channel, this is Layla. She is a drinking wet full body silicone baby. So she can drink and wet her little diaper. And I absolutely love that feature with this baby. To me, it just adds to the realism of her. She is a Clear Taylor full body silicone edition doll, all done by the artist and sculptor Clear Taylor of Clear Taylor Dolls. And I'm wondering now, I didn't bring a bib. I think, yeah, we have a burp cloth. At least we have a burp cloth. That is what I do love with this caddy back here on this table, is that it does kind of keep you organized. So when you're doing a video or something, it has certain stuff that I keep in the caddy so I can have it. Because I tell you, every time I do a video, I forget something. This is KY Personal Liquid Lubricant that I just put on her bottle. She is getting this little cute event bottle. I love this bottle for her. It is 4 ounces. Whoa, 4 ounces in there. And it is just regular distilled drinking bottled water that she gets. And I pretty much stick to that with this baby. She's never drank anything else. According to her artist, Claire Taylor, that is what she recommends. Only giving the baby water, distilled bottled water. So I've stuck to that. I've had Layla since 2018. And I've always fed her. Haven't had any issues with feeding her. Her drinking wet system works amazing. And it's never had any mold or any odors, no issues at all. And I definitely feel like that is because I only give her distilled bottled drinking water. And every now and then I'll put a little dash of alcohol in it and cleanse her drinking wet tubing to make sure it's clean and clear in there. And if you do have a drinking wet silicone baby, you can give them a little alcohol in their water every now and then to cleanse their tubing inside. If there's any mold or any buildup going on in there that you don't know about, the alcohol and water definitely will bring it out into the diaper. So then you'll know that, okay, they needed a cleaning. So far, this baby never had any mold. Anytime I do the cleansing with the alcohol, she's never had mold. I had one baby that I bought on the secondary market. I wasn't the first mommy. And I bought it off of eBay. And the mommy did say, the seller said that she was giving her baby Similac formula or real baby formula in the feedings. And she did disclose that. So when I got the baby, I didn't smell anything. No, that's the funny thing. I didn't smell anything, but I had seen somewhere else, I don't know who was saying they do alcohol cleanses. And so I was like, oh, let me try that with the baby. And I gave it the alcohol cleanse with that doll. And sure enough, the diaper, when I went to change the baby, the diaper had some black mold in it. Not a lot, but it did have mold. So then I repeated the feeding with the alcohol cleanse to make sure everything came out and everything had come out. But if I didn't do that alcohol cleanse, that mold would have just stayed in there and built up in that doll. Because when I gave her just plain water, that mold did not come out. It wasn't until I mixed a little bit of alcohol in that water, fed the doll, and then the mold came out. So ever since then, whenever I've had a drinking wet baby, every now and then I'll do the alcohol cleanses just to make sure they're clean inside. That way there's no mold growing in there and you may not even know, because not necessarily do you smell mold. Sometimes you don't smell anything, and that doesn't mean there's no mold accumulating in there. And I guess because that mommy was feeding the baby formula, that's why the mold got in the tubing inside the doll. And some people have argued with me and said that, oh, mold can come in the doll just from giving it water, because water is, it's wet. That's not true. I'm here to attest that's not true, because I've been feeding Layla here since I got her, since 2017, and this is 2026, and this baby only gets water. Water is wet, yes, but she never had any mold. She's never gotten any mold yet. So I'm thinking it's not just water that causes drinking wet dolls mold. I'm thinking it is actually when you start giving the doll more than just water. I think that's when you run into that mold issue. That is when it becomes a possibility of the dog getting mold. Not all of them may get mold, but it makes it a possibility when you start giving them other things to drink other than just water. So far for me and Layla, excuse me, we haven't had any issues. And she drank like 2 ounces of that. So I'm going to stop at 2 ounces, just so we won't make the video super long, because I also want to change her clothes. And speaking of water, I need a drink of my water, because it feels like I'm going to start coughing. And I don't have a cold, so I don't know why I want to cough. But anyway, so how is everyone doing? It is now, what is this, Thursday. The week is flying by. The first week into the new year already, guys. We are on January 8th. I can't believe that. Like, it's the first week in already for the new year. 1 week down already, okay? The time don't be waiting. It don't be waiting for nobody. It's not playing around. So I figured I had bought this outfit for this baby that I'm going to put on her. And I showed it to you guys right before the holidays started. I believe it was before Thanksgiving. And here it is, January already. But I didn't put the outfit on her then, because I was like, well, it's time to start putting the Christmas clothes. So I figured I would just wait and, put it on after Christmas. And then Thanksgiving just went by. I don't think I have my comb over here. And that's what I hate, when I do take stuff out of the my little caddy and I didn't put it back in there and it's over on the changing table. Because I was going to comb her hair just a little bit. I don't want to wet it because she's going to actually get a hat on. So I don't like when the baby's hair be wet in a hat. And I have had an issue with that also. Speaking of that, it was when I first started collecting these dolls, and it wasn't a silicone. It was a vinyl reborn doll. And I wasn't even here, matter of fact, in the United States. I was in Jamaica at the time. And so my older daughters at the time, I was ordering dolls while I was way in Jamaica. And they was here in the U.S., in New York. So they would get the dolls for me, and I would have them take pictures of my dolls, dress them, take pictures, send me the pictures, right? So I had them get one of my dolls I had just gotten that time. And my daughter sprayed the doll's hair with water. And then she put a hat on the doll, and she took pictures to send me of the baby. And then when the next week came or so, I told her to change the baby again. And I wanted some new pictures. And when she went to take the baby out the box, because she was keeping them in their box that they were coming in, because I wasn't over here yet at the time. She went to take the baby out and she says, "Mommy, the doll has all of this black stuff all over the forehead." And I was so upset. I was like, "What?" And it wasn't there when I got the doll. So I'm trying to figure out, like, where did these black spots come from on the doll? Like, how did that happen? And then I remembered she had sprayed the doll's hair with the water. She brushed the hair and then she put the hat on. And sure enough, that made that doll get mold on its face. Mainly near the forehead. It wasn't all over the face. The little black spots was on the doll's forehead. So just remembering that too, to pass it along to you guys. When you wet your baby's hair, vinyl or silicone, but I would think, especially in that case with the vinyl dolls, be careful if you're going to put a hat on them, because that caused the doll to get mold. And I don't know, also because the doll was in a box. So maybe it couldn't get enough air to it in the box, and that made it get mold on the forehead. Because she put the hat on the doll, the forehead must have been damp from the water, and then she put the doll back in the box, and sure enough, the forehead, got mold on it. By the time she went back in the box to get that baby out, it had mold on the forehead. So even when you spray your baby's hair, be careful to blot their forehead off with a little bit of like a little towel or something to get the water off. And also make sure like the hair is dry. Like, even if you gonna put the video, like for a video, you gonna put the hat on the doll head, I would say after the video is over, after you done took their pictures, just uncover their hair so it can fully dry. Don't just leave that hat on that wet hair. I wouldn't do it, because you just never know what can cause issues. So Layla here has a spine in her little back. You can see how flexible she is. She can pretty much bend all the way over, because she has this lovely squishy tummy. You always hear me talking about these squishy tummies. They just make such a difference in the baby with the mobility, like how the silicone can move, just how they feel when you hold them. The squishy tummy is a game changer. That's her little silicone. It really looks like skin. She has this adorable little belly button cord stump. So she just still is like a dream baby for me. Like, she just has all the bells and whistles that I wanted in my silicone baby, for sure. She fulfilled all of that. I've had other drinking wet dolls and stuff, other Clear Taylor dolls over the years, a lot of them actually, that I've had come and go. But this one, she just had everything I wanted. Finally, I got her as a custom in 2017 from Clear Taylor Dolls. And to date, she's been my second custom and last custom. I haven't gotten any other customs since her. And with good reason. I don't have the patience for customs. But yes, when I got her, I wanted her to just have everything that I wanted. So that way I was figuring she could be my one and only from Clear Taylor Dolls. But I had many after her. I was blessed to have many others. But this is one of the ones that stayed. My custom made just for me by Clear Taylor. And she's still here. I still love her. And she just doesn't get old to me. And I'm happy she kind of have everything I wanted. So that way I didn't have to like keep a million other dolls. And she kind of keeps me from buying a million other dolls, because she had everything. She has what I wanted in my full body silicone. She just has everything. So that I think that kind of keeps me from buying and buying. So this is the diaper. You can see the line trying to turn green a little bit. So she did wet her diaper. Her drinking wet is still working very well, as I said. So I'm going to just put her in this next diaper. This one is the Rosette diaper by Little Me that I'm putting her in. And I love these diapers as well. But it's supposed to be newborn, but it's really big on her. It's like Little Me stuff is always big. Supposed to be newborn, but we gonna put her in that. Is the one with the roses. And because she's probably gonna wet a little bit more. She usually wets just a little bit more after you feed her water. So I will have to change her again. I know I will later on. I will check her and change her again. So I'm going to put this bodysuit on her now. I took Jockety off. This is another Jockety bodysuit with the little petal neck collar. It's just plain white. And I'm going to put this underneath her outfit. She's going to get this pear outfit with the little pear colored knit booties, which I should have took the tags off ahead. And I did not. And I didn't bring my scissor over here. Oh, it ripped, because some of these things will not pop when you try to pop them. And it's that rope, but it did pop. So she gonna get the booties, the hat, which also has a darn tag on it, the little pom-pom hat, bonnet, and it has the little sweater, romper type pullover sweater, and it's all pear colored little knit outfit. And I had ordered this for her right before the holidays came in. And I wanted to put it on her then, but like I said, then all of a sudden we were doing Christmas outfits. So I was like, I will just wait until after to put this on her. Now this one don't want to pop. Now the other one pops so easy. I might have to put this on her and then get that little thing off of it after the video, because I'm gonna need a scissor for that one, I guess. Does this one have one too? Man, all of this has tags. How did I not notice this to bring my scissor? And I usually have my scissor. Now that one popped. I don't know why the other one won't pop. And this is a newborn size knit by Blossom and Pear. And I love that green color. Like, I'm into the sage green. I love it. And that is a pear. They said it's a pear type of green. But to me, it looks just like the sage. Almost like the sage green. So anyway, I need to now get to some of these other babies. I have another baby actually that I was going to change first on today's video, and not Layla, but then I just really wanted to feed Layla and change her. So the other baby is sitting waiting for me to change him next, but it will be in a different video because this video is already long. And then I pulled out clothes earlier, a bunch of different little outfits to put on the other babies that need to get changed out of their Christmas outfits. You see two of them sitting right here. My Gabby Gales by Clear Taylor Dolls. The girl is painted by Gladys Reborn Nursery, and the boy is painted by me. This is Nia Grace and Grayson Gale. And they are the Gabby Gales by Clear Taylor Dolls. Another favorite sculpt of mine, definitely favorite, the Gabby Gales. And I don't know if I said Layla is Dwayne Awake by Clear Taylor Dolls. I'm not sure if I said that, but that's her sculpt. She is the girl Dwayne Awake, which the girls are actually called Dania or Dania. But I just say Dwayne Awake is easier. Most people know this sculpt as Dwayne Awake rather than Dania. So anyway, I have all of these clothes I took out for the other babies. So I definitely need to get to changing them. And I'm thinking I want to just pull them out of their Christmas outfits, put them in onesies if they don't have on a onesie already, and just put all the Christmas outfits back in the crate that they belong in the plastic bin. And that way I could just put that bin back in the closet, and move it from up here. Just put all the Christmas outfits away. At this point, I'm sick of looking at the Christmas outfits anyway. So I'm thinking about doing it that way. It probably would be quicker to do it that way. Just kind of pull all of them out of those outfits, and then I'll just bring them on and change them into a new outfit that I picked out for them. And some of them are only going to get sleepers, I'm thinking, because I just want to get them changed into something else other than Christmas outfits. That's the main thing. So yeah, I pulled out a lot of just sleepers for them. Some of them will get outfits. Some of them will just get a sleeper. So I'm putting on some little white socks to put underneath the booties. And then she gonna get her little romper. This romper, when I was looking at it, when I took it out earlier, I'm like, this kind of looks small. And it is a newborn knit. But I didn't want the 3-month size because I felt like then it's going to be all big on her. And I specifically ordered this outfit for Layla when I ordered it. But I was going to get her name on it too. I wanted it personalized with Layla across the front of it. But then as I was thinking about it, I'm like, no, I shouldn't put her name, because then say if I want to put it on another baby, I can't. It would specifically just be her little outfit. So at the last minute, I changed my order and I took her name off of it. I mean, I like personalized stuff for my baby sometimes, but then I was like, nah, because these outfits cost so much, these little knit outfits, and I like the color of it. And what I really like is that you could put this outfit on a boy or a girl. So I'm like, say if I want to put it on Gabriel or one of the other baby boys, I could put it on Gabriel too, because it's green. It could go for a boy or a girl. Once she wears it, I might want to put it on a different baby. But if I go put her name across the chest, I can't put it on nobody else. And I think that's what's different now when I buy clothes for my dolls. When I order like just whatever, dolls or whatever, I think a little bit differently. I shop a little bit differently, where I'll try to more get the most out of whatever I'm buying. Whatever I'm spending my money on, I'll be trying to get something where it's going to get me the most for my dollar or dollars. So that's why I was like, no, I'm going to just get the outfit and I'm not putting no name on it. Forget the name. It's still cute without the name being across it. So that way, if I want to put it on her brother next, I could put it on him next. And that's why it doesn't have the name on it. Because if you notice, most of these outfits will usually have the name going across. Or I like the ones, they also have it where you can get I'm new here or something like that on there. Or I'm here or something like that, where it could still be for a boy or a girl. I do like that concept too, where you're not putting the baby's name on it. It could just say I'm here or she's here. I could still put it on another baby girl, long as it's a girl, if it says she's here or something like that. I was thinking of doing that too, getting one that says I'm here or I'm new here or something like that. So this fits this baby perfect. I'm so glad I did not get the 0 to 3 months. So as you can see, these knit outfits, it says newborn and Layla fits it. Layla is considered newborn, but a bigger newborn, larger newborn. She's not like a teeny tiny newborn. So she can fit this. So I prefer this size, the newborn, rather than trying to get a 3 months. I feel like the 3 months would have ruined it for her and it would have just been too big. So if you're going to get one of these outfits, keep in mind the newborn size is pretty good. Layla is 9 pounds and like 4 ounces. So she's a nice size, chubby newborn, 9 pounds, 4 ounces, and she is 19.5 inches long. And she fits this newborn size knit. So if you shopping for those knits, when them little ads be popping up on Instagram and Facebook, you'll know like what size the newborn is. And it's not all that small because she's fitting it. It's like a good size where you could put it on a smaller baby than her. It probably still would fit. It just would have room in it. Or you could put it on a baby her size. Even a baby a little bigger than her probably still could fit this outfit. Like say a 10-pound baby can still fit this. And say 20 to 21 inches, they would still fit this same outfit. Now the little booties are a little big on her feet because she has the teeniest, sweetest little feet, but they are very short, her little feet. I love her feet, but they are on the small side. So you have to be careful with like shoes for her and stuff. She can't fit no huge, like 3-month size shoes. She cannot fit them. They'll be too big. But it's booties, so it doesn't matter if they are a little big. Most of the time, babies' booties are kind of big for them. But that is her little outfit, and I love it. It's so sweet. It's perfect for this cooler, chilly weather, which we're getting some nice weather right now. I must say in Georgia, it's not freezing right now. It's nice weather. Kind of cloudy and sunny, but pretty nice, if you could tell from the windows behind me. But she's dressed for this weather. Winter wear, nice and cozy where I could cuddle her. This outfit is so nice and soft, just what I wanted on her. And that is her little feeding and changing for today. Look at her. And I love to hold them like this. Like the weight of them when you hold them up like this, my favorite way. So anyway, guys, that is my rambling on this video, my changing my baby girl. And we will see you in the next one. I didn't take her out no pacifier, so I guess we'll put one after. Their pictures are always on my Instagram. My Instagram link is always under my videos in the description if you would like to follow us over there. And I will be back soon with the next baby or 2 that I'm going to change. Maybe the next video I'll try to get 2 babies changed. And that's all for now. Thanks for joining us. See you soon.